Hi.
Hello?
Now I had problems and I couldn't hear my headphones.
Can you
Mm,
hear now?
Yeah, I can now. The question is, this microphone sounds better or?
Yeah, it does sound a bit more clear.
Okay, let me see where do I left it. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes?
Perfect, perfect.
Kali, you need to
Yeah,
join the roll 20.
I'm on it now.
Yeah, check the DMs. You need to join the other roll 20 that I linked.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh, okay, weird. You don't.
Give me a second.
Ah, there it is. Okay, perfect.
Okay, give me a second. This got open in mm, Edge instead of Chrome, and I'm going to like shoot myself if I have to use Edge. So give me a second.
All right, everyone is here. We are waiting for Kali, for Summer.
Yeah. Aha, here it is. Here am I.
All
Now,
right, is everyone ready?
I would appear
give
to
I
me
be.
a
still need to
second.
sort my consumable allowance. Give me like a second.
Yep, no worries.
I'm not taking my exo, which means I have like basically no weight to work with.
Maybe. I was about to suggest like the
Assembly.
Bought a spectrum realigner in the end as well. That way there's less shining lights around.
yeah, but I don't I don't think you can get the real spectrum later, yeah.
Why
The
do
the
I have
night vision
control over
thingy
Larkspur Blues?
You can
with consumable allowance.
you can't buy with consumable allowance. No, bought it with regular because it's useful anyway.
Being able to see in the dark and see invisible people. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty useful. Uh,
Hmm. I'm kinda in depth anyway.
All
not
right,
bringing
Dave.
exo, which
Do
unfortunately means I probably shouldn't bring the shimmer pack.
Ow!
Dave, do you have your Spectrum Reliner put in Skyfall?
Yep, I've put it in.
All right, so I can adjust her side.
Hmm.
What I got for sundry flashlight.
Kali, Sumer,
Yes.
you are not carrying your sword, right? Your high frequency
Um,
blade.
the sword, the sword. Look, so I'm going through the front,
Yes.
and coming with a sword will be like
Yeah, they won't be.
weird.
They won't allow any weapon in, through the main door.
So what I'm thinking is lend the sword for a moment to the guys that are coming through the back. That
All right.
and
Can
and
can
if
anyone
and if we
carry? Can anyone carry it for Sumer?
My carry capacity is 1, so not me.
Has Riddle got any weight spare? Or
It
are they go in front as well?
it weighs it weighs 1, right?
Yep. It weighs 1.
I would have to get rid of some items. Like my carry limit is 3, but I have 2.5 used up already.
Hmm. I think it may be something to leave home, but Callie can use his claws in precision, right?
my clothes.
Or did he not have that perk? But I just remembered that's a racial.
I think it's a perk, but at the same time, it isn't a perk. I have explored how to put the like. I don't have that compatibility.
Ah, yep.
I can sweet talk someone into submission though.
I mean, I suppose
I can leave
Rose
the
could
grapple wire
still.
home and hide it in a vent, but at the same time, that means getting Callie in there to actually reach the sword.
Yes. Someone carries the sword, leaves it somewhere inside, tells me where, and I take it inside.
But that means getting you past the front bit to start with and hiding it somewhere you can reach it.
Well, I will sweet talk my way into that. Oh, what is
All
that?
right. I posted in Roll20 some map references. As you go into the map, you're gonna see that anything black or blackish, it's wall or furniture tall enough that provides total obscuring. White or brown stuff is gonna be furniture that provides cover if you crouch or you can climb over. Gray is gonna be vents. Light orange is gonna be doors. Dark orange is interactive electronics, and blue is windows. And well, cameras are gonna look like cameras.
Okay. Okay, so what are we dropping, boys?
I know Amity at least was Amity and Skyfall at least are going in back.
Yep.
Rose would definitely follow as well.
All right, are we ready to start?
I think we are ready.
I'm still doing consumable allowance. Give me like a second.
Yeah, don't worry. Sorry.
Inhale caffeine.
I should go
I'm
for
grabbing a
a.
spy camera, so hopefully that'll be
I
useful.
could go for an energy drink if I go in a second, but nah, I leave it for later. Okay, so a cow for good look. Cow. I'm fucking adorable.
Let's see. Amity's resolve is 1, so destiny is not on the table.
I mean,
don't know.
it's a training mission, so if she gets any resolve damage, it won't
True,
carry
but
over.
I'm going to be playing her like it's not because that seems like the reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, you don't just want to play it like booting a door. Don't give a shit how many injuries you take, because that's
Yeah,
slightly
that's the
against the
ideal
scenario.
way to play it.
Well, a single can could still be useful in emergencies. Like if you have 0 stamina and they have some way
Yep.
of dealing stamina damage so that you don't get knocked out.
And we all know getting knocked out is a bad idea.
Gonna grab some zip ties just in case.
I could actually get rid of some of my L items so that I don't actually have to carry that 0.5 weight. And then Rose could actually be able to carry the Kali's sword without getting encumbered. So that could be an option.
All right, we'll just finish to discuss that. I'm gonna move to the new map. Lilo, you are as a player, right? You are logged as a player.
Yes, I am.
All right. So Sue's
Wait.
gonna switch the map so the spectators have something to look at. And you should find Sumer. You should find your token on the left center. You guys should find your tokens on the middle top. And if the perspective looks a little weird, it's because this is an isometric map.
Oh boy.
Ooh, so magic.
Okay, let's see. We got 1.7, so we got 0.3 more to spend.
Isometric view. Fancy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to adjust to.
Okay, I'm back. So.
I see those
That's
damn kids have been graffitiing up the wall again.
I'll get a
Yes.
Oh
painkiller.
yes, I love the graffiti.
We are
Also, look,
waiting
the
for everyone to
perspective
get ready.
is. Mwah. I'm ready. Give me a second.
To cheap players don't see the whole map. There is dynamic lighting.
Okay.
So stay out of the spectator room as people will probably be posting screenshots.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe don't look at the lounge for.
Hey, if I can't look at the lounge, then you will have to tell me what they're saying about me. I love when they talk about me.
But since the spectators see the entire map anyways, I don't think we could do it. Maybe the
Oh, I can
GM,
move.
if he's not busy doing something else, I guess.
All right, the map has updated for the spectators.
Spectacular.
I
You can
just
see.
had an interesting talk with my boss.
Oh, fun.
Indeed.
Okay, so it's...
So yeah, also
Oh,
as you can see, there's no grid, which means that you have to move your characters with your mouses. Just be sure to move them slowly.
Yep. Bro, was not made for isometric.
No, it's an experiment. We'll see
I
how it
guess
goes.
It's a
we
cool
could maybe.
experiment. Like it looks awesome. Like I can't go beyond this hallway, and what can I see changes as I move? Yeah, it's good job.
Yeah,
Good
naturally
job.
they cannot see what you are seeing, and Skyline can see everything because he has the spectrum, so he pretty much can see everything.
Well, she can see everything in this small alleyway.
Well, yes, but you don't see the shadows that Blazing and Amity see.
Nope. Because they're a cheater who
Um,
just wins everything with money.
Has Blazing even gone on a mission yet? I mean,
I believe
point is,
they did. Didn't they go
Yeah,
on the...
oh, cool. But like, point is, neither of these characters have been paid yet.
Nope.
yeah, pretty
That's
much.
why you don't spend all your starter money.
I have 6 actually. I could spend it on something, but
all right, everyone is ready. Then we can start.
Yep.
yeah.
Right. So obviously there's two groups, so I'm gonna be alternating between both of you. Right now we're gonna start with the group in the north,
All
Skyfall,
right.
Blazing, and Amity.
Well, hopefully the
I
keylogger got us access to this door.
Yep, it does. You will require to put a password, but because you're phishing scam, you already know that the password is 1234. So you
Fucking
only need
amateurs.
to type that. The door to elevator is gonna open.
That gives me a thought. If you can get in to actually assume someone's form, then you could, if you manage to get a security form, bluff the way in as Skyfall being external security assessment.
That is probably the plan.
All right. A point to just a simple point. This thing here is a camera that has been broken, but just so you see how the cameras look like.
Lovely.
Similarly, Sumer, you can see a camera north of you that is actually
Yeah.
recording you, so you have been recorded already.
Okay.
That was kind of inevitable in your position. As well, Amity, you gotta find me. So if you zoom a little for a moment, I'm gonna ping the location of the server. I think. Give
I
me a sec.
see that. Towards the
Did
center
you
of the
see
map.
that?
Like, yeah. Towards the center of the map. Got it.
Okay, cool.
I zoomed all the way
Uh,
out to like 20% so I could make sure.
whichever moment you need me, you can ask me again, and I'll ping it again.
Alrighty.
All right. You guys call the elevator.
Yep.
Sure.
Give it
Alright.
a being.
It comes and it opens. You're gonna have to jump in because I could make
True.
2 levels. It's a cargo elevator.
Ah, damn it, wrong button.
They have changed how dynamic lighting works, I think. Didn't used to have cones.
A little bit crowded
Alright.
in here, but we can fit.
And once you get downstairs, once the elevator goes down, the other door is gonna open. So the first you notice is that the next room is dark. There is no light in it. Right now, the only light is coming from the elevator. Skyfall should see everything anyway because of the religner, but Amity and Blessing should consider if they want to turn some kind of light source.
Oh, we have flashlights, but I think probably for now it'd be best to just let Skyfall lead the way.
Yep.
Keep the element
Just
of
going
surprise.
to edge forward warily and have a little peep around because I can see a door to using the elevator's door as our forward reference point. To the left, there is a door. To the right, there seems to be a small alcove with what looks like a crate or something.
All right, yeah. This seems to be like a dock area, like a docking area.
Oh, boy.
There is a fence going all the way through
Okay,
with
it is.
a locked door. It doesn't seem to be a kind of electronic door, but simply, a fence door.
Well,
And there seems to be pallets and crates around it, all around this.
well, security is that way. So
Yep.
that said, can't see shit.
Don't worry. I can see plenty. Blazing, I think it is your job with the lock kit, wasn't it?
That'd be right. I assume there aren't any cameras in this room, right?
I cannot see any for what it is worth.
Indeed.
So I guess it should be fine if I just turn on my flashlight.
Yep. Just make sure to turn it off before you open the door.
Okay, let me don't move for a second so I can turn your flashlight. I'm gonna assume that you are gonna try to be discreet with the light. So give it like a small area of effect.
Yep, exactly.
How
Or
does
if you
that work?
really want to be discreet, I can lend him my spectrum analyzer for a moment.
How does that work, Blazing?
It it's the thing Skyfall is using to see.
All right.
It's basically
Amity,
just
Amity,
so
you see them as well, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right, move forward.
So I guess she'd use her multi mini toolset to pick the lock.
Yep. You pick
Shining
your
her light on it so she actually sees what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then once the door is unlocked, she'd turn off. She'd back up.
It's gonna be a lockpick lock. So
Oh, right. I have to roll.
yeah.
What was the
got to warm
syntax
up
again?
them dice.
It is
There is
slash
a
roll space, however many d6 you got, like 4d6 or whatever, and then greater than 4 to tell you successes.
there should be a button in the top in the bottom left that says roll for suck. And if you click it, I'm not sure if you get to see that button.
Bottom button in bottom left.
A macro. I guess you guys don't see it.
Yeah, nope.
Shame.
You
Okay,
you
never
have
mind.
to add it.
Yeah, if you go to the collection tab in the top right, the second one, the one right next to the gear, you'll see macros and then generic roller, and you can
Yep.
click in bar, and that'll make it show up.
But I did add it.
Well, that's client side, not for the whole game. So it's just for you.
All right, never mind. Sorry, guys. You have to
So
do
I
your.
suppose I just put in the amount of dice I roll.
I mean, if you go to advanced dice roller in the top left, under the dice rolling tool, you can tell it your target number. So greater than 4. And that'll do it. But honestly, I just type it. It's so much fucking easier.
7d6 greater than 4.
Whoop.
All right. Yep. That's definitely you open the door.
Wait. I mean, open the door or unlock the lock.
Oh yeah, you unlock the door correctly.
So then she backs off, turns off her light, and
All right.
lets Skyfall
Um, you
deal
guys
with
should be
opening the
able.
door.
You guys should be able to see through this because it's a fence. So
Mm-hmm.
you are seeing that for now it looks empty around.
Yep. So for now, we can just head through and keep things a bit sneaky. I'm guessing this
All right.
white patch is a shelf.
Yeah, that's a shelf, and the big black ones are also shelf, but that
Yeah.
go all the way to the roof, so they give full cover.
Yep. So it's just gonna slip and slide all the way up to here and check this door over.
All right, make me a perception check. All right. Who did that click?
Sorry.
No.
Benzi, was that you?
Yes,
Yeah, please don't click on things on the map.
I did, and I just yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Just don't do it. Yes. So Skyfall, that's one success. Well, the door seems to be a normal door. Nothing special about it. Doesn't seem to be electronic or anything. And with one success, you don't really hear anything from the other side.
Nope. Then it is going to be a sneaky open and peek into the door. I'm guessing this will be a stealth roll.
Indeed. That's 6 successes. All right. Let me. 19. I'm gonna partially open the door, and as you sneak through it, as you speak through it, you see a little Roomba with some kind of weapon
Oh dear, they have a
running
Doomba.
around.
A Roomba with a gun.
Yeah, the classic Roomba with a gun.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
hack
doing
it.
a little patrol.
Yep. I think in this case it's going to be edge the door shut, of course, and then let Amity get her Wi-Fi magic on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hack it.
All right.
Let's see, what should my goal be for this hack?
Definitely not a misfire. That'll draw attention.
Yeah, no, definitely not a misfire.
After this, we're gonna move to Sumer. After this little thing
Yeah.
is resolved.
Ow.
Uh, see, I got a gumball unit, base difficulty 2, drop that to 1.
Yeah, you
We're
have a
not in
Roomba.
combat, drop that to 0. So I'm just gonna get this thing to reboot. Reboot. That's DC 3.
All right.
Oh, that's one thing in the Roll20. I might need the character assigning.
Sorry, Skyfall.
I might need the character assigning to the account.
Oh, yeah. Let me. How? I'm not sure how to do that.
3 on the nose.
Okay. Meanwhile, yeah, that's a success, and you get a reboot of the Roomba.
So
Which, yeah, it's gonna stop in its place and like confused, like unsure of what their orders are.
I think this is where we open a door and peek around again to get a better look at the room right while the Roomba is disabled.
All right. You want to make me if you want to pick sneakily.
That's more stealth, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because, well, all we saw was a Roomba. There might be more in the corner.
Yeah, definitely that's a complete success. I'm gonna open all the door entirely, and you see that it's a small room and it looks empty beyond that.
Ah, that is good. Then I think it's definitely. How messy do we want to make this to the Roomba? Do we want to merely put it somewhere out of the way, or do we want to fully disable it?
yeah, I like
Yeah.
being able to see shit.
Yep. Let me.
Yep. It should be safe to turn them on now at least, but at the same time, Amity, if we give you the Doomba, do you think you could take control of it?
Uh,
Or shall we just fully disable it?
I could probably take control of it. Having physical access would make that even easier.
Yep.
Uh,
In that case, I'm just going to pick up the Roomba, bring it back, and hold it pointing into a corner for Amity to make use of.
Does it have any cameras or something like that? We could maybe use it as a little spider.
That is what I'm thinking. But the important thing here is making sure that as it reboots, I'm going to hold it pointing into the corner so that it doesn't see us in a firing arc.
okay,
All right.
I have a flashlight too, and I'd like to turn it on.
Yeah,
Yep.
give me a second. Don't move. There we go.
Okay, so it's time for another hack check.
I suppose it would be best if we just let Skyfall through with her Spectrum realigner so that she can tell the rest if it's safe to come in with the lights or not.
So just gonna try and
The room
I
ahead
think
is safe
Oh.
currently.
for convenience, I think I mostly leave the lights on, and if you turn it off, I just will pretend that the
all right.
temporary enough.
Okay. So I actually don't know what the DC for this would be because the doc doesn't really have rules for this. I guess it could be.
It could be override, perhaps with a little more difficulty.
Yeah. So yeah, sure. It's like a
I'm gonna say
DC 3 override. Okay. We're out of combat. I have a gumball unit, and I have physical access. So that's -3 to the difficulty, which would be 5. -3 equals 2. Even easier now.
all right. Yep, that's definitely the Roomba is your loyal subset now.
Excellent.
All right.
Lovely.
Before we move on, I'm gonna now move to Sumer.
Yep. It's
Um,
burb time.
Yep. Sumer, you have go down through the stairs and are ready to enter the club.
Yes.
All right. Opening the door, you see a guard
All right.
protecting the place, and he's gonna pat you for security.
Okay. Come on.
You don't have any weapon or anything suspicious on you, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So you start to hear muffled sounds of music coming through the door.
Okay.
And we're gonna add a bit of a playlist for music for the club. Um, Feel free to, as always, to lower the volume of the bot. How does it work if I choose if I write in the shook bot, it's gonna immediately add the bot to this channel, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Um, you can access to the club
Yep. Second.
and you can enter inside as the music start to
Right.
sound. Mm, yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. This is my
All right.
style. Okay, so let's see what do we have here in the club.
All right. Well, yeah. As you enter the place, you see clearly that's a big place. There's full of ponies and creatures dancing and hanging around. You see the bar, you see a camera,
Yeah.
you see a guard here protecting this area. You see the DJ playing the music for both sides. A door leading to the bathrooms and more places as you have seen before.
This guy.
Yeah, that's the barman.
Oh, hello there, fellow.
Yeah. All right, he's gonna.
Give me a
Hey,
second.
what
I'm going to lower the volume of the bot a bit.
Yeah, everyone should.
Because when someone has
Kami, the Kali.
yeah, give me a second. 50%. Okay, so these doors. So I'm guessing what we have here is some kind of kitchen.
Indeed, yes.
Behind these doors, there's a bathroom, as you say.
Yep, you had a little map. Let me repost it. If someone hasn't posted it before. Let me repost it in the DM chat that we had, the DM group. And so the players can see it. I'm gonna post it also in Spectator Launch.
Okay, that word. Wards, the big zone, restrooms, elevator, security camera.
That's the
Okay.
public areas that you have, that you are aware of.
Okay. I'm going to the bathroom.
All right. Let me- As you open the door, you notice a Romba that's making a patrol through the corridor.
Yep.
Yep, it's just. And you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let me open the door. It was that second one, the second one. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, there was a pony in that one. So he looks awkward at you and close the door again. All right, what are you doing, Kali?
I'm basically taking a look around and seeing where can I go. Like, for example, here's a door.
Yeah, that door seems that has a sign that says employers only, as well as this door.
Okay.
And you can see two guards and a camera here, and they look at you and they say, "Hey, back away, mate. This is area for employees only."
Oh, sorry, guys. Wink.
All right.
Okay, so let's go back here
Sure.
and let's start with this guard to let me in the VIP zone.
Yeah. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Okay, yeah. What do you want, mate?"
We are guarding the VIP zone, right?
Yeah. I don't think so. Who are you, anyways?
Uh, you don't know me? How can you don't know me? I'm Kalimu. I'm the best barman in the city.
Do you want to make a spirit check along that?
What?
You want to make any kind of roll with that? Any kind of
Oh yeah.
racing?
I'm the best. So I'm going to use the conversation. So I'll roll I d6.
All right, that's for some sweet talk.
96. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes. Wait,
Yeah,
no,
that's
5 successes.
5 successes, indeed. And he's gonna look at you and say, "Yeah, I guess you can, if you pull your weight like that. Yeah, sure. I guess you must be someone.
Thank you, cutie.
But don't go around not doing any mess, mate.
I won't.
And it's gonna let you go through this corridor. All right, you get access to the VIP area, and you can see
no.
a considerably smaller place.
Looks, it's Bloom.
It looks there's a barman that's particularly similar to Plum, yeah. And you can see a much more private environment around here.
Oh, by the way, I just rechecked the document. Drone hacking's in environment hacking, and yeah, DC's 3 or 4, so we're good.
Alright. Yeah, cool. You can as well notice between the people this specifically group of people, including one guy that's completely covered in mask and in a suit, in a racer suit.
Okay. I'm going to stay here listening to them. If
The
Or-
guard that's there is gonna look at you and saying, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I'm tired. I'm just like leaning on the wall to stay comfy. I don't want to sit. I'm comfy
Sure.
here.
He doesn't he doesn't mind, but he's gonna keep an eye on you. There is loud music. There is a bar. Make me a perception check to try to hear what they are talking about.
Okay. Give me perception. Okay. Success.
The two successes. I'm gonna say you have a partial hearing of what they're saying. You don't hear everything. But they are talking of drugs and of races. They are somehow talking about something with selling drugs during races, something like that. You can't hear everything, but you get some that. While you are hearing there, let's move back to the other team, the north.
Yeah.
Skyfile, Amity, Blazing.
Yes.
You what I'm feeling.
Alright. Yeah. Skyfall, Amity, and Blaze.
Yep. We have a question to ask though. What
Yes.
is our new friend armed with?
It's a shock pistol.
Oh, that's simple.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably for the not quite as lethal as what we would have wanted, but still better than getting zapped by it.
Yeah.
Amity, you are controlling the drone, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna give you control of the drone.
All right.
Lilo.
So here's
And
a
I'm gonna
question.
give it some psych.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
So yeah, now you should be able to see through the drone.
I can, but it doesn't have light.
Yeah.
Presumably,
it
if the
doesn't-
drone's on automatic, it has some sort of.
Do you want to see if the drone has some kind of lightning source?
More like just. It's just like infrared vision or something. I'm assuming that the drone has to be able to see to do its like programmed route.
Yeah, the drone does has a camera, but it's a very shitty drone. It's a Roomba with a gun. it really doesn't have much advanced stuff. It has a sensor for movement, and that's pretty much it.
Wow, did they literally set it up to just shoot when it bumps into something, and instead of please lift your feet, it's just zap?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think this is the case where we're still going to have to use the manned scouting option.
Yeah.
So let's just start peeping into this room, given it's open.
All right. Yep, you
Get a
can
little
see
bit
2
more
doors
personal space.
and
Hey.
shelves with more stuff in it.
Ping me, find me.
Yep. Give me a second. You see the ping?
Ooh, getting close. I get the feeling that means that through
Oh,
the
Here,
south door.
here to be exactly more specific.
Yeah, still probably the store.
The thing is, though, that's only the system we've infected. We don't know if that is the system we are precisely after.
What
If
happened
it's not
here?
the system we're after, it's access to the fucking systems, so I
True.
can do some camera shit.
It will be a help regardless. And so I think it's going to be check this lock on this door, see if it's see what's involved with it.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second because I realized that a character that I had. I don't know when that happened. Anyway, yeah, which door are you checking?
The one to the south. Right.
South. Okay, make me a perception check. This door, right?
Sorry, the other door,
Oh.
one that Skyfall is next to.
Yes, okay, that one. Yep, make me a perception check. 2 successes. You do manage to hear a similar buzz that, like the one that the Roomba is making inside your room.
So it sounds like there's another Roomba outside.
Yeah, it does sound like possibly that's the sound.
Mm-hmm.
The buzz.
Can Amity, using her elite hacking skills, detect if there's another Roomba on a nearby network?
Network would be too much of a word. These Roombas are like completely isolated from each other. They have a simple programming and they do. If she is able to perceive that there is a Roomba, I'm not sure. Perhaps yes. I mean, if she can hack the Roomba from distance, presumably she'll be able to recognize them or find them, right?
I mean, generally, I can hack anything that myself or my party members can see, unless there's signal dead zones, in which case it's 10 squares.
All right, yeah. Well, you don't see the Roomba yet. You hear it.
Yep. So Skyfall, you need to be able to see it before I can do anything.
Yep.
Actually, is there like
Is-
a
sorry.
keyhole in the door or like a gap between the floor and the door that you could look at the Roomba through?
Not a gap. There's a keyhole, but it's gonna be very small.
Mm-hmm. Is the door locked?
No, it's not locked.
In that case, I imagine it's probably another stealth roll to peep out.
All right, sure, go for it. Jesus, all right, yeah, it's gonna be enough. Let me partly remove the door. You're gonna notice a hallway.
So
You
getting
can
to peep out.
see for the first time some vents. Is the gray thing. Crates, and indeed there is a Roomba that's doing a patrol up and
Yep.
down this corridor.
You know what to do, hacker.
All right. Just gonna go ahead and try and take control of it.
All right. Well, reboot it
Don't
first,
have-
and then
Don't have physical access, so this is gonna be a DC 3 again. Yeah, DC 3, because
yeah. All right, yep. It's rebooted. It falls dead.
Yep.
in its-
A little peep out into the hallway. And oh wow, that does update very fast. And it's time to go grab it and yank it back to Amity's caring clutches.
oh no, I was just taking direct control over it this time.
Oh,
All right. Yep.
doing the harbinger thing.
mean, I have discovered these are pretty easy to take out, so
Let me give you control of that one too.
I have so many fucking Roombas.
No, we're going.
I'm gonna
we're
tell
going-
this one to just continue to follow its pre-programmed path.
But of
Sure,
course,
we did.
include us in the do not fire routine.
Yep,
We're going to have an army of this in like a
we
minute
are
or
no
five.
longer on. We are no longer on the firing squad for either of these drones. But yeah, this one's just gonna continue its
I will say, this
pre-planned
is
route.
building up to be a very interesting way that we can do damage.
I mean, Amity can't do shit in combat, so this is pretty good for her. Like, I can hack, I can talk, that's it. Which, admittedly, hacking can do damage, but
She's gonna be a Roomba minion master.
Alright, what are you guys up to?
okay. Find
Skyfall, can you... You are kinda looking over the other hallway.
Yep. Would that be
Watch
another stealth
out.
check?
Yeah. That's definitely enough to pick sneakily.
Would it be alright to just lean out a little bit to see further in
Yeah, yep.
using that
Exactly.
check? Yep.
You should be able to.
Yep. Somebody at the end and a security camera.
Once again,
Yeah, as Dave said, you have an actual person this time, as well as a security camera moving forward.
which direction are they looking at? Down the hallway?
Am I allowed to position to see out while still using the stealth?
Sorry, you allowed to what?
Am I allowed to position it so they can see and keep showing them while still in stealth?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
They can see what you're seeing, though. But
So I'm going to guess that this section is all lit up.
yeah, it is lit up, mostly lit up.
Yep. Ping the find me again,
Yep.
please, Amity. I
Yep,
get the feeling
find
he
me.
might be guarding the room. Oh. That is an interesting one. Can Amity
Alright.
access... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, yeah, I was gonna ask what you guys are doing now.
Yep, can Amity access these security cameras wirelessly, or will that need a direct interface with the main system?
It will need a direct interface.
Hmm.
Or, well, the dart, but I don't think you have one of those.
No, we do not have a crossbow. But at the same time, there appears to be a door further down our hallway which might lead into the room with the system.
Is the guard looking down the hallway?
They might be at points, but they don't seem to be overly observant in that aspect. I could take them out, but that would do it right in view of the camera.
Or we could distract them.
That is true. But then they go over this way and they don't come back. Unless we had a shapeshifter with us or something.
Well, will you guys think about it? And I do have to write there that there's vents that seems to be accessible for someone like Skyfall.
That
I'm
is
gonna move to Summer.
true. Indeed. We'll
Oh,
ponder
cool.
over this in
I
the
can use
meantime.
See-
I can use this room to scout because this place is lit up.
And see what Summer is up to.
Okay, so I heard about drugs. I heard about races. So I'm going to try to get more inside the building. So I have two options. Option one, through the two bad pawns guarding, and the other through this pawn. What I will do will be my famous and patented seduction roll plus charm roll. Uh, Give me a second. I need to lower the bot. Happy. So I
What are you
can
trying to do with the word?
the bot lowering the music.
Ah, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so I could try to do a seduction roll and then a charm roll to let me pass through this door, which
Excuse me for a moment.
okay, I'm seeing.
I think I'm getting connection issues.
Oh,
Okay,
try refreshing the page. We do see you typing. Well, I see you for a moment. Saw you for a moment.
I refreshed. It's stuck on loading and the red message is back after refreshing.
That is a problem.
The message is now the little red box is now gone and waiting for it to load again. I think I'm back. Yep.
All right. Sumer, we're still with you.
okay, so I'm going to do the seduction roll to this guard.
All right.
So it's time to flex. Mm, mm. Yeah, look at those biceps.
All right.
That. So roll 6d6. One, two, three, four. Four successes.
Weird. I don't see
In, in the chat.
it. Okay, there it is. Far successes. Yeah. Yeah. The word looks impressed at you. So
I
you
get
gain
closer
a favor from me.
I get closer to the guard and I tell, hey, you know, I need to get. Wait. I'm going to cross this door. But I'm going to cross this door because you, one of the most beautiful ponies I saw ever. Are you gonna let me ride? Well,
Well,
not exactly those words, but a charm roll. What I'm going to roll. Okay. I was putting like roll for charm. Okay, so I d6. One, two, three, four, five. Five successes. Guys,
yeah. I was looking at you. Okay. He looks impressed at you, but it's not gonna be enough to him to stop his dirty. He instead's gonna look at you and say, "Hey, you know what? You can go in there, but I know a place where we can go to be alone for a bit, if you want to."
ooh, what place?
Well, I can leave my post permanently, but I can call one of my coworkers to cover me when I go to a bathroom break.
Okay. Okay. So it's going to call one of his co-workers to go to get a
To co- to
bathroom
cover
break.
his place, he goes to the bathroom for a break.
Mhm.
Well, he's asking you that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. In that case, he's gonna open the door for a moment, and you're gonna see the next room where there is another ward waiting for. Okay, I lost my connection to Roll20 as well. I am back. Can you guys see this ping?
There's a griffon, yes.
All right, yeah, never mind. Okay, so the Griffon is gonna cover the spot. Will he says, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom for a moment." He's gonna wink at you. They're not letting you pass through.
Okay.
He is gonna wink at you and go in direction to the bathroom.
Oh. Well, it didn't it didn't went as I expected. So I will need to keep thinking.
All right, yep. Meanwhile, let's go to the other group.
In the meantime, I'm thinking it might be worth Skyfall having a little peek in events, given that we've got the two Doombers to lay care over our buggos.
All right.
So is it possible to have a look at the events method of access?
Yes. You see two vents here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are above the floor, so you need a way to reach them. You could use the crate to reach this one, but this one seems like it has some kind of locking system. Well, this one seems to be, easier to open.
I think we can give Blazing a edge up to get them up there to pick through the lock, I imagine.
Yeah. More
All
locks,
right. Yeah.
So the one with the box below it is locked,
This
and
one
the other
is
isn't.
yeah. This one is locked, and this seems easier to open.
If it's locked, it must be for a reason.
You wanna
Yes.
climb into the crate and try to open it, please?
I suppose so.
All right. Give me a look sport check.
One great opener coming right up.
Yep, that's successful. You take off the lid, and the vent it's open for Skyfall if you
Yep.
wanted to.
Skyfall is just going to use their feline skeleton and slip in there. Don't mind the obscene crackling and misplacing of various ribs and joints in the meantime.
Yeah. This is gonna reveal areas that only Skyfall should see, but that you guys are gonna see anyway because that's how it works. So you're gonna have to pretend that only Skyfall is seeing these areas. Give me a moment.
Oh god, it's a go.
All right, Skyfall, you can see through the vent behind and forward.
Yep. I think first might just have a little. Actually, no, not going to head too far now. We can see somebody.
Yeah,
First
you can
things
see
first.
in this room. First, this vent is also locked. In this side.
Mm-hmm.
Cascade.
And you can see a small, well, not small. You can see a storage room. You can see more vents, and you can see a ward that's doing patrols around the storage room.
Yep, I'm going to make sure to inform the team of this first. There is still a guard in the back room that we have not taken care of. Do we want to ensure that they cannot interrupt us before we proceed further?
Since we don't know their patrol route, if we don't take care of them, there is always a risk that they might stumble upon us.
They might just pop out the door, come off their shift, and hello there!
I would rather avoid gambling, even.
Indeed. The question is how, well, finally do we want to remove them from the equation? Do we care about making a little mess? Spilling some claret on the carpet, so to speak?
You could do that. I'd prefer to avoid it. But if it comes down to this, I'd prefer to not be around.
I'm a fast talker. Kind of hard to talk fast when there's corpses.
Because the problem is dealing with them is going to entail risk the closer we get to them. Unless... Shall we just knock on the door and try for a stealth attack?
Couldn't you, like, get them from inside the vent, maybe?
I could shoot them, but their patrol pattern seems to be rather away from the vent. Unless we use the other vent, in which case we're more exposed to being seen on the attack.
So what you propose is to knock on the door and knock them out as they open it.
Yep. Because, after all, this is a staff area.
I suppose that could work. I also have a shock pistol if we want to knock him out rather than outright kill him.
True.
I
How do you
handle
roll for the shooty booty?
How do you roll for what, sorry? Oh, okay. That's a question to Blaze.
Both Rose and Skyfall, from what I can see, roll 5 dice to shoot.
And it's the same for knocking him out, just with melee. Worth trying this route? Maybe put the Doombra on standby near the door to zap him if we fail.
Alright, let's go.
Although on that note, actually no, I don't think trying a stealth attack with a drone is a good idea.
Alright. Alright. So the door is unlocked. So are you gonna knock on it?
That's what we can try. Amity, get the drone on standby in case it goes loud. Yep, just not knock on the door and shift up on the crate a little to make sure we're out of the way.
Alright.
So that he doesn't open it to people. And when he opens it, it will be a stealth attack. Melee.
Can you tell which way the door opens, actually? Like, inside or outside?
Good question. Definitely not something that I thought about, but it makes sense that the door opens inside the room. It makes sense to that the door opens towards the room from the corridor, I guess. I think.
So I guess we just wait on either side.
Alright, you're gonna hear steps coming on. And a voice that's gonna say...
He's gonna hide in the other room and use the Roomba as eyes.
And a voice is gonna say, what's up? What's going on?
Just say, one of the Roombas got stuck, can you help?
She's gonna say, Roombas? Who are you? What's that? Who is that?
Yeah, screw it. Open the door and go for the melee attack.
Alright. Let me remove this door. Pop.
And just try for the stealth one, perhaps we've got the surprise from breaking in.
Make me a stealth check first. Let me see something. Okay, make me an attack roll. The stealth has successful. He's surprised,
Oof.
and that's a fail. So that's not
Yeah.
not resolved narratively, and we have start combat. Initiatives.
How do the initiatives work in here? I don't think I have actually ever been in combat.
You have a flat initiative to determine order.
Yep.
Drones that are my control use my turn.
Do I change my own initiative or like
I can change it. What's your initiative,
8?
Blaze?
Yeah,
Okay.
if there's a tie, we roll for it. Like we each roll a d6, and whoever gets higher gets the higher one.
Skyfire, what's your initiative?
So in
Initiative
our
is 8, I believe. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
double check that.
So
Then
So it's going to be a
we have an
nice
8 to
bunch of
manage.
rolls.
So I got a 2.
All right.
A 3.
Let's give this a roll.
All right. It's exactly how it was.
Yeah.
We don't need to change it.
And to make it more
Um,
ridiculous, Skyfall gets the extra movement before extra action before combat starts due to the background perk.
All right. Yep.
So you
Skyfall.
whackering it.
I'm going to ask, are they armed?
Yes, they are.
I am
Do they
going to
have
do.
they have their
Go.
weapons ready or like just on them?
No, they didn't have ready, but I don't think that taking a weapon is an action.
There is
Going
the
weapon?
disarm action.
I mean, I think there is a ready action, or is that D&D? I'm gonna check.
I mean, he has a weapon in his holsters, a pistol, and he's gonna take it off in his turn.
So it's disarm is precision plus melee, well, precision or body plus melee, right?
I believe so.
So that's
And
roll.
it's a call shot, so
Out of touch
whatever-
Thursday was yesterday.
What are you attacking with?
I'm going for the disarm move.
Yeah, okay, that's a martial move. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's given it. They've got 1 melee. They've got 5 precision. That's
Yeah,
6
that's
dice against
one,
dodge.
and that's one stamina, right?
Is it? Let me
For
look
the
at a
martial
second.
moves are in.
No, they don't.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Just try that then.
It costs
Right.
stamina to use capitalizing. Oh no,
Ah,
you need
okay.
to
Oh god, that is contrasts.
That's 3 successes. How is this? When it's the same, it's a hit or it's a.
It's a
Yeah,
hit.
if it matches, it's a hit.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you took the target weapons indeed, and you are holding it.
Now I'm just going to drop the weapon and go to clonk them with metal hooves.
All right.
Oop, that didn't work. Typo.
That's not a hit.
Oh,
You
boy. And
fly
Skyfall
your
first.
hoops, and it looks like you're dancing, but you don't hit anything. Is that your turn, Skyfall?
Yep, that is mine out the way.
All right. Blazing Rose.
Would she have to like move first to go like to see him, or is it like she's right up right against the wall, so she like only leans out to shoot?
That's cover. Yeah, you can shoot through the wall. That's gonna give you cover. Well, not through the wall, but you can lean from the wall.
And shoot as normal, right?
And what are you shooting though?
Well, the guy is still there, right?
Oh yeah, which weapon are you using?
The shock pistol. I don't think I wanna
Is that
punch him.
Is that a quiet pistol? A quiet weapon?
Yes.
Quiet and shock. So if he
Perfect.
has any augments or like an exoric, it also will hurt him extra.
Yep. He doesn't. He seems to be normal.
How do cold shots work again?
If you don't move on your turn, you can aim for a specific body part. It gives them +1 against your attack, like you have to roll one higher.
Yep.
But if you hit, you do extra damage. In this case, if you aim for the leg, you'll do extra precision damage, which will stack with your shock pistol damage, which is pretty good because the Roombas also have shock pistols.
True, but she only rolls 5 dice for actually hitting stuff, so that's risky.
Oh,
Burn
you can
stamina.
also use stamina. Yeah.
So that would be 6 dice against most likely 3 dodge.
You
Because
can
it
add
gives
as
you-
much stamina as you can as your attribute has.
Yeah, you could use up to 5 stamina. I wouldn't use 5. I'd maybe use 2 or 3.
Alright, going for it. She's gonna shoot him in the leg. Extra hard, 3 stamina.
All right, make a roll.
So that would be 8 dice if she rolls 5 normally.
Yep.
Five
Nice.
successes. You hit the carry shot, so that's 2 precision damage into him. Do we have a color for precision?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. They got us set up with all of the lovely custom icons Cap has made. That's
What
good.
they do?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. True. Wait, are we using this then?
Precision injury is the yellow like banner.
Yeah, I should switch it to that. All right. That's Blazing Stone, I guess. Unless you want to do anything else?
Why is it precision?
Oops, sorry.
Just-
Two. All right. Amity, your turn. Or well, the Roomba's turn.
Right. First thing, is this door unlocked?
No, it's not unlocked. You can open it.
Yeah. So I open that, and I tell both my drones to, and I tell this drone to exclude him, so he's on the menu for firing.
All right. Yeah.
So
The drone should have an auto dice, right?
yeah, I believe it's gonna be like 4. Yeah,
What did I do?
auto dice
People
is
were-
4. So it's just 46.
All right. Yeah. Do the roll.
That's 3 successes.
That's 3 successes. That's a hit.
That's 3 precision damage, baby.
Yeah. And if I'm correct, that means that he's. What was that?
He's I mean, for NPCs it usually just means they're downed.
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, true. That's true.
For us it would mean other things. Or if
Yep,
you wanted a
he's-
boss character who couldn't be just downed with 3. But
Right, he's down.
okay.
And all of this was so fast enough that he didn't got time enough to shout out or say something.
Lovely.
All the weapons were silent, so yep, that's situation resolved.
Okay.
We want to
Um,
zip tie him and stuff him in a back room.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Let's do that, and as soon as you do that, I'm gonna go back to Sumer.
So zip ties are they can be broken with an athletics check with a DC
Yeah,
3.
but he's done for. He is shocked.
But just in case, I wonder if the DC would be higher if we use multiple zip ties.
But if we use multiple zip ties, then we can't.
Skyfall used zip ties, right? I mean, she took zip ties with her, right?
Yep. Just let me check how many.
So
that
did
is.
Amity.
And so did Rose, so we have 30 zip ties.
So what are you thinking? One for each set of legs, one for the mouth.
Well, it's a big, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, we've got zip ties for days, let's just tie them up.
Do we stuff them in the
Alright.
back room, or do we stuff them all the way at the back of the staff entrance?
Well, in this room, is there like anywhere we could hide him in, or would he just be lying on the floor?
They're shelves. They are full of stuff like, mm,
I guess we could
chemicals.
take
and-
some stuff off the shelves, put him in there, and then like cover him up. Should be good enough.
You could do that, yeah. Right, gonna randomly put it here. Looks good. Right, all the way there on the back.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, let's go to Summer. Summer, you are in the bathroom with the pretty unicorn, and she's, yeah, she's, she leans on you, and what are you gonna do? Summer?
Try some. What?
Yeah,
What?
it's
Wait.
your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking, like, I could like look. I could like scratch her. Like, oops! I just could you with a cloud. Stay here. I'm going to find help. Is that a good idea?
Can you repeat?
Okay. Like accidentally
Yeah,
scratch her with a claw,
yeah.
like cut her with a claw, and tell her, stay here, I'm going to find help.
You could try that. You
Okay,
could try
so
that.
I'm okay, so I will let her or him land on me and
Yeah.
accidentally that will happen. Do I have to roll something for that?
No, that's all right. Yes, you scratch her and she like pulls back and say, "Whoa, what the fuck, shark? What's your problem? Don't you
I'm
know how to
like-
kiss?"
I'm like
I can hear you, Summer.
Okay, so I'm going to apologize
Yeah.
and tell her that I'm going to find something to cure the scratch.
Make me a spirit charm to see if she just ditch you or is gonna wait for you.
8d6.
That's one. That's two, three successes. She's gonna look at you really, really annoyed, and she's gonna say, "You have 5 minutes, or I'm leaving this place. Or I'm leaving."
Back soon.
Yep. Opening the door. Sorry. Opening next door.
Okay. So now the idea. I convinced this guard to come to come with me to the bathroom to help her other friend, and I will let him go in front of me, and sneak with a sneak I will get into this room.
All right. So you go to the guard and you tell him that employers only.
Oh boy. Oh, that just means that I know what I'm doing when I get system access.
Yeah. I think it's vent time again.
All right. Skyfall. Yep. What you doing?
Get
Yeah.
into the vents and shuffle truffle all the way up to this room and this rather omnivorous looking goat.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted a second. What do you? Can you repeat?
Oh, going into the vents and checking if I can open this one in here.
That one. This one is open. Yeah. This one is open as well. It's not locked.
Yep. Then in that case, I think it's going to have to be getting out and putting a stealth attack onto this chap.
Yes.
You can finish his tie later.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Make me a stealth check.
Oh my fucking gosh.
So sorry, I might have missed a stealth check. Yes.
Yep. Indeed. It's gonna have to be somehow high stealth check. And that's 5 successes. I'm gonna say it's a pass. Yeah. All right.
I think
Do me an attack.
Definitely gonna spend stamina on this though.
these are computers, by the way. I forgot to mention.
You
Describe this
mentioned
room,
you
but yeah.
said that orange things were interfaces, so I
Yeah.
assume.
Jesus, that's a hit. So you're using your hoops, I assume.
Yep, using the chunky metal cyber ones.
Yep. You start, choking that goat, and he's what the fuck, and yep. You knock him down successfully. You see the computers. There's like
Why would you do this?
some
Why
animation,
not?
animations that were being worked on, and a bunch of camera feed. All right.
All future delays are now your fault.
Yeah. What's next? What are you guys doing next? Also, Skyfall. Actually, when you see the camera, Kali entering the room, and yeah.
Yep.
Let
So we know
me-
Callie has done booked up. But fortunately, we can hope we've got the guy before they've raised the alarm.
And I can scrub the footage, as well as use
Wonderful.
the cameras to see shit.
Yep.
Here's the question. If I does a hack, can I patch them into Amity wirelessly?
That's an interesting question. How will that work? Because
'Cause I
you
do-
have to have access to the computer, direct access to the computer to operate this.
Because I have a deck interface to interface with stuff, although this one's already on already and everything. But once I'm interfaced, could I then relay it to Amity through phone or whatever gumbally devices they have?
You could relay the feed. Amity will have control, but she will be able to see. I think that's a fair.
How,
I mean, I'm going in there eventually.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
just making sure that you've got a better view of it all to start with. To plan.
Yes.
All right, make that hacking. Let's move this code.
Yep. I'm going to burn an overclock on my gumball unit as well for +1 hack,
All right.
which makes it 6 hacky die.
Roll it.
Oh,
One success. Yep. You filed it. It it just logs you out.
buggery.
Lovely.
That
There's
much is
there's
noted.
no alarm. There's anything bad happening, but you are logged out.
Yep.
When I need to hack to do the hack again.
This is cuss-worthy, yes. But, well, here's the question. I know Amity is especially urban with all the genetic complications that brings in terms of bodily makeup, but can they fit through a vent?
What?
Does Amity or Blessing Rose are half pint?
No.
Nope.
Do any of you have ferring skeleton?
Skyfall.
Yeah,
Nah,
okay,
but-
beyond Skyfall.
Can
Amity,
Uh,
no.
can they use a certain racial ability to fit in though?
Certainly, I assume not Amity, who is not revealing that she's a changeling.
I after this got abused the fuck out of at SL PonyCon.
Oh god, fucking changing
you-
flies.
You cannot use. Yeah, it's changing into a shopping bag.
Oh my
Under
fucking
normal
God.
circumstances, you cannot use what was the name of it? The changeling shapeshifting. You cannot use it to change size class.
That is
Alright.
understandable. Then we have a guard in the way of entering this room, as there only appears to be one entrance, and that is watched.
By the way, Amity, as you move the Romba here, that ward is gonna be looking at the Romba and like, moving his head and saying fucking dumb, stupid Rombas, going where they shouldn't be.
Shall I make another hacking check, or shall we try to get the guard out of the way first?
Honestly, I would just burn stamina on a stealth check to get into the door.
That's an option.
Maybe
First
try
thing
to.
I will do is check, can I unlock the door from the inside? Not open it, just unlock it.
Yep, you can.
Yep. I'll definitely pass this information on to Amity.
Alrighty. Okay.
So, might be worth putting the drone in the other direction to distract the guard, given that he's already peeved at them.
True, I suppose.
Yep, you move the drone there, and well, the guard is gonna be looking at this direction now, because that's where the combat is. Okay, yep, cool. He's gonna move his head and do that, and give me a stealth check for doing
Okay,
the.
I am
the thing.
burning 3 stamina on this.
All right.
It's the most I can.
That's your roll. 3 successes.
Yep. All of which were
Um,
in the stamina dice. 2 of which were in the stamina dice, I'd like to point out.
I'm gonna say that with the help of cover, and it's a short distance, and he's looking at the Roomba, so yeah, you can do it. You can go.
Lovely. My room. Open the door.
Yeah, oops, yeah, I have to do that. There you go. Alright, yeah, you get access to the server room. Skyfall, also, I forgot, when you were in the vents, I should have opened this. You saw more vents going south. And the vents also going in this direction as well.
I might, for the time being, pop into the vents to have a little peek around then.
Amity, let's do your thing, and then we might move to. Actually, let's be a little bit with you guys still, so that it's gonna help Summer.
Okay. Camera
Advanced
time.
Yes. Hello, ladies.
Sorry, that was the camera. Yeah, okay. 4 successes. It's gonna be enough. Let me switch this cam. Let me switch the cameras to you. One. Let me also add TV, so the spectators also can see what the camera sees, which should increase considerably what everyone is seeing. I think this is the last one.
Lovely.
Let me see if there's any other one I forgot. I'm gonna hop a second. Ah, no, yeah, this one. I'm gonna hop a second to the stream to see what you can see. Yeah, okay. Wait, no. There's 2 cameras that I forgot apparently. Oh, it's just having some delay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You have all the visual now. And Skyfall, you were gonna
Yes.
scout a little bit.
Sorry, what, a little bit?
Were you gonna sneak through the vents?
Yep, having a little peep around.
All right. You're gonna ask you for a stealth check. You're gonna go in these vents since there's people around them. All right, that's perfect. If you want to move forward towards this visual point, you're gonna see that this seems to be some kind of break room. There is one guard sleeping, and there's one guard that seems to be eating a birthday cake.
I
And
see.
the events also continue
Hmm.
in this direction. What are you doing now?
Just making sure to inform the group first.
Yeah.
And a little continue the sneaky route.
Right?
I wish I had a character to post as in this, but I can fix that later.
All right. Let me open this. You see the kitchen. In this
That's some
direction,
diverse
you
kitchen
see
stuff.
like seems to be in this direction. You seems to be what's the word? A frozen,
Yep. That's
yeah,
kitchen stuff for you.
refrigerator, whatever. And also you see, a bunch of people here. You see the racer in the VIP area.
Oh. Which token is the racer out of curiosity?
The one with the mask, with the racing mask. Yeah.
Very distinctive.
Yep. I think I am still missing one camera for Lilo. All right. That's all you see in this direction.
Yep.
There was also one more direction that.
Yep. One
that
more to slip to. Is it forward? Or is this the end of the event?
Oh yeah, that's the end of the event.
Mm-hmm. Probably just slip back a bit to make sure they're not. Oh. Don't move too fast.
No, it's okay. You can move back. I'm not gonna make you another step
Yeah.
check for now.
They're just making sure they're not seen through the vents, that's all.
Yeah. And the events also continue this way, if you were so inclined to.
So just to double check something.
Yeah.
Goat's in a closet, right?
Sorry, what?
Goat's in a closet, right? I don't want to
Yeah,
have a
goat's
body
there. It's not
left
down.
out. Okay.
Skyfall, you now see the other camera. You see the ward. You see that the highways continue this way. And let me open the end of that vent.
Yep.
Leads to a little room,
Oop.
which seems to be a small storage closet room.
Yep. That is good to know.
All right. Also, Skyfall, you saw the camera,
Yep.
and you saw that Kali entered this room.
Ah, that is good to know.
So Kali is here.
Yep.
And also, all of you are aware that Kali heard the ward, sent another ward to check on the ward, and its time has been moving on. And will you handle the camera? The wards are gonna come back any moment now.
Oh boy.
So what you guys are gonna do? All of you, the four of you.
Well,
We want to keep moving into other rooms.
Problem is, we need to get our bug into place, don't we, for the thingamajiggy? Oh, wrong page. Internal registers. I'm guessing we cannot reach that from this system.
Sorry, what?
I'm guessing we cannot reach the internal registers from the current system we're on.
No, you can. This seems to be a security spot. Security. Yeah, a security room controlling the stuff, but it doesn't seem to have internal information.
I get the feeling that might be through the room that got Ardis covering.
So I'm gonna rely what choose again what Skyfall must have seen. This room that I'm marking here, it seems to be a break room with 2 guards.
Which room?
This one that I'm pinging here.
I can't see your ping.
Neither
Oh.
can I.
I am dynamic lighting, my bad. Now,
Yeah. Oh, that one.
So
okay,
behind
this room seems to
this
be
door.
yeah, this room seems to be a brick room with 2 guards. There's a closet room here. There is a guard in this direction. So Kali, you as well. This same room is the break room with 2 guards. And yeah, and there is the
Are there
kitchen.
any other exits out of this break room other than this door?
Skyfire is saying a door right here, and Kali has seen this door.
Oh, hi, Plum. You look a little sick.
Basically, you all guys are surrounding the break room, but there's
And
2 people inside one.
this
One
dude's
sleeping.
this guy is a griffin, I suppose. I mean, from the token,
Who? This one?
the one we knocked out a bit ago.
Yes, it seems to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's the course of action, guys?
I guess since no one's really around anymore, Rose could go in there and get his gear, put it on, and disguise as him.
Yep.
Yeah. Amity's gonna do the same, but for the goat.
All right. Yeah. Blazing, you're disguised as the Griffon that you fought before, right?
Yeah, the one that we put on that shelf.
Cool. Yeah.
And hopefully hid so that no one finds him.
Go towards the door.
And once again,
Yeah. Move towards the door.
as in,
Yeah. You can start moving towards the door. You are going to enter to this, right?
yeah, the idea is that yeah, basically yes.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You're going
Yeah.
to pose as a guard and enter the break room.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's for guards.
That was asking for. All right. You can enter. You can see again. There is one word sleeping. This one. And there's one that's eating some cake. And he's gonna look at you. And he's gonna say, "Hey Galileo, how are you doing?"
Oh, fine, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Also, again, thanks for the cake. I didn't know you guys knew it was my birthday. I am so happy.
Ah, that sounds really bad.
He just like Rose as the guy, he just smiles and nods.
All right. Yep.
And then tries to go past.
Sure. They don't mind you. She's focused on the cake, and the other one is sleeping.
Nice. Ask for some intel about this door or what's behind this one.
Behind this door is the hallway where the other Griffon is looking at.
Which door?
This door. Ah, fuck. Okay, sorry. When I in dynamic lighting, you can see my ping. This door is the hallway where the other Griffon is looking at. And behind this door is Kali.
Jesus, like that's
I guess she's
camera coverage.
I guess Rose is going to let the others know that she is in the break room. She hasn't been discovered, and she could potentially move out if there's a need, because I don't know where could she go actually at this moment.
All right, Amity. Yeah, indeed, you are seeing to the camera. I hope so. That, or you might not. that the two guards are coming back to the VIP area. They are walking towards the room where Kali is.
I must escape, 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 escape.
So what's your guys' plan? What you gonna do?
Is Callie going to shift from that room or?
Kali has three options. He can go to the break room, he can go back to the VIP area, or he can go to Mysterious Door. Sumer, did you say anything?
Mysterious door.
You're gonna use the door.
Yes.
Alright. You open the door. Fuck. Ah. You open the door and you see an office. And there is a very big guy in there that's gonna look and gonna be really surprising and say, "What the fuck are you doing here? Who the fuck are you?"
Okay. Okay. Practice something my boyfriend told me once. I'm going to tell him I'm doing inventory. Charm roll. No wait. Bluff roll.
Yeah, there is some things that you cannot bluff through. Like, for example, telling the boss of a place that you are doing the inventory. You can attempt. Let's go and see how that affects. But just letting know
Wait.
that
I'm the health inspector.
Assuming I ain't losing you.
I'm the health inspector.
Okay. Again, make a bluff roll.
Three successes.
Jesus. What are you saying? You are the what inspector?
Health inspector.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, he's gonna look at you and say, "What the fuck are you? What are you trying to shit in me? Who the fuck are you? Where are my words?" And he's gonna stand up and try to walk around you. Are you gonna do anything about it?
I'm going to like tell him, your car's letting me in. I told you I'm the health inspector.
All right. And he's
Another
gonna
proof?
ignore you.
Okay, so I'm going to go to this door.
Are you gonna open the door?
Yeah, but I'm going to wait. This guy, when this guy gets here, I'm going to get here.
Okay, sure. The guy gets out shouting, hey, Herman, where the fuck are you? Calling for a word?
Also, important, is this a table?
Yeah, that's a desk.
Can I move the desk in front of the door?
It's gonna be an athletic check.
Let me see.
Also, let me describe a moment this room. This is an office. There is a desk indeed here. There is a set of keys hanging from next to the desk, as well as a bunch of other stuff, office stuff around the tables.
So, the keys. I'm going to do an athletic roll.
Yep.
Quickly, before, and if no, roll 3d6. One success.
That's not going enough to move the desk.
Oops.
Okay, so then let's go back to plan A. I took the keys and I'm going to this room.
Alright, you open the door and there is a guard right in front of you. You also should appear in Amity's feed. And the ward looks at you and say, "What the fuck? Who the fuck are you doing here?"
I,
I assume you close the door behind you.
yeah, I close the door behind me. I'm going to do this. Part 1, seduction roll.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Seduction roll. I have a plan.
All right. Meanwhile, let me move a bit more. Griffon and Unicorn are entering this room. Rose, you can hear the guard shouting. The guard, sorry, you can hear a big guy shouting, asking for guards.
So she hears someone asking for guards.
Yeah.
So this was the hallway.
You can hear this coming from here, which is where Kali was.
Does she know what kind of room this is? That she's about to enter?
No, it was a small room where Kali was among.
So it isn't any. So the room itself doesn't have any specific purpose.
It's just a what's the word?
It's to block my camera access.
Yeah,
These cameras are shit.
You expect when it's a mob bar at best, not even
That's
that.
fair. But
It's
like,
the cameras are guarding, specific locations. But,
yeah.
How is this? Blazing. This is a room just that communicates the break room, the VIP area, and the office. Office.
She takes a
VIP
moment
area.
to see if the other two guards react to the shout.
All right. Yeah, the one that's sleeping is still sleeping, and it's distant enough that it's not anything that changed. And the one eating the cake says, "Oh fuck, I can have in my birthday. I'm gonna have problems." And she's gonna stand up and say, "Hey, Galileo, you should check out what's that. That's telling you to you."
Sure,
she's
it's
telling.
your birthday. I guess you should. I guess I could help you out.
All right. So she's telling you to check this room.
I guess she's gonna check it out.
Skyfall, Amethyst, what you guys are doing?
So, seduction roll. It's here.
I am gonna try and gain access to the alarm systems because we don't want those turning on now.
Definitely not.
All right. Yeah. Do me that hack.
I might slip into the other room for the moment.
I'm not that sure how this works, but I assume that
It's
you
a
have
fail.
access to the
It's a
computer.
fail.
It's a what? Sorry.
It is a fail. Alarm systems is a DC 3 plus base difficulty hack, which makes it a DC
All right.
5. I'm out of combat. I have a gumball unit and I have physical access, which drops it back down. No, that actually.
Yeah.
I think that does cover it actually. 'Cause
Well,
DC
I'm gonna read that as you cover it, mostly because you have access to the computer directly there. It's gonna say that it was an easy. But that's just what you are covering is alarms like the police, not whatever is happening inside this place. Skyfall, what were you doing meanwhile?
I'm just checking if this door is open or not, just so we have a place to store someone if need be.
This door is not locked. You can open it, but it doesn't seem to be locked, and that's it.
Yep.
It seems
Gotta
a
pop
normal
back.
door, not electrical.
Yep. Pop back in the vents and to keep an eye on these things.
All right, let's go to Blazing Rose. You open the door, and the big guy, it's next to the other two guards. Wait, Kali, Kali, Kali. You
I,
go back to your place.
I was just looking.
The Yes, the big boss is with the two guards, and he looks at you and say, "Okay, good, Galileo. We have something serious here. There is a guy in my office. I have no idea why you let him in, but you better kick him out of this club and probably take him to the parking lot and give him a beating to teach him not to get where he shouldn't get."
He just nods and goes to check out whatever.
All right. The two other
Going
guards are gonna nod. They're gonna apologize for the do. This one is
And
gonna
once
go
again,
back to
the
yes.
other
This
guards are
one is
gonna what?
yeah. They apologize to the boss for doing a bad job. One of them leaves the room to go back checking the security, and the other one follows you to the office.
So Kala is sitting in this guy's office.
Kali Lee left for this room. Kali left this way.
He doesn't see it.
Yeah, he closed the door. Sorry, Kali left this way. And yeah, both of you enter this room, and there's nobody there. And hey, boss, he's not here anymore. And the boss is gonna say, well, look for him. Anyway, now we're moving to Summer. Summer, what are you doing? You have a guard in front of you.
Selection role like a moment ago. It's up. It's here in the. Can you see it in the chat?
Sorry, what?
In the chat, I did a seduction roll like a moment ago.
Okay.
With 5 successes.
Yeah, but you have to, Mr. Gary, use a stranger that entered a word advice for narcs. You can't just start seducing everything just because. He's gonna look at you and what the fuck are you doing here? And if you try to seduce, it's just gonna, raise his alarm, even if he's successful. She thinks that you're a sexy stranger that she should kick out from this place.
I'm the health inspector. And can question the keys I have can open this door?
Actually, they do, but the guard is looking at you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is a charm roll, but that charm roll, it's made to keep the guard like kinda confused and distracted. So I like open the door and get in quickly. Meanwhile, the guard is like, what are you?
Sorry,
I'm going
what?
to do a.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a charm roll
Yes.
to try to give a conversation. That conversation is going to be confusing, and the guard is going to be like distracted for at least a fraction of a second, in which I get into the room and close the door.
a second.
Yeah, the one that's along you is gonna open this door.
She was saying it to the guard.
Oh, you're saying wait a second. Okay. And what are you doing now?
It's just one dude, right?
It's one dude, though you have the boss here. Let's say that you close the door. Oops.
Right. She is saying to the guard, "It's just one dude, right? We don't need both of us on there. He could maybe go another way in case he actually run away in another direction somehow. I can take him for sure.
All
Myself.
right, all right. You wanna roll something with that? You wanna make any roll to convince him to help your convincing?
That would be spirit plus charm.
Probably, yeah, yeah.
I guess the bluff country does. I'm not lying to him. I'm trying to convince him of something. So I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
I can't use the cantrip. So yeah, spirit plus charm. And I'll spend a stamina on that to get 6 dice. Oh my. So that's 5
Okay.
successes.
Yeah, that's he's gonna look at you and say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Quickly a name. Free firecracker. Yeah, so whatever. Firecracker should be behind the door anyway. Um, I'm gonna talk to boss and you can handle this.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. He leaves to the other room.
So she opens the door in her disguise.
Yeah, and you see Kali and the firecracker.
So she looks at both of them and asks, "So what's going on here?"
Yeah, she's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, good Galileo, we have a clown here. We need to get. I don't know how he came here, but yeah, help me take him out."
Do you need help? Do you need help with this, actually?
I actually convinced Galileo, wink wink, that I am the health inspector.
I think that ship has sailed.
Wait, did he say that in character or?
No, out character. Like,
He wants you
did
to
she
help him convince
did,
that.
did she hear him saying, trying to tell the guards that he's a health inspector?
So far, no. So far, you haven't heard that. You were in another room, and I don't think Kali has the chance to use the radio. Will be in and chase it
okay,
to the room.
okay.
I mean, if she knew about it, she could just use the bluff cantrip, I guess, maybe.
Well, you can always try to come up with your own.
Yeah.
With your own lie or something.
Wait, so, I think I have an idea. So, he, the Griffin, she's disguised as, looks at Kalima and asks, "So, who are you anyway?"
Inspector, I don't know why nobody believes me. I'm the health inspector. I came to examine the kitchen and I got lost.
Firecracker say, "Oh, come on, don't come with me with that bullshit. We don't have. We won't let the health inspector come to here."
So, wait, once again, what did she say?
Yeah, sorry. She doesn't believe it, basically. Yeah.
So Rose casts the bluff cantrip and then says, "What do you mean? He is the health inspector. And I'm pretty sure I've seen him in one of the clubs down the road."
All right. That's a bluff. That's an immediate success, right? Something that's not immediately.
I mean, he has been constantly saying that he is the health inspector, so I'd say it is at least a little plausible.
Yeah, I say that's anything that's not immediately, evidently not a lie. Um.
She believes me
hmm.
now?
Well, it's a spell. It's a spell. So I'm gonna say that between the two of you, yeah, it's believable enough.
Well, so
That
I'm going to keep inspecting the place. So let's go into this room.
what? Yeah, Blazing. What are you doing?
So he's like firecracker trying to go away somewhere, or is she just standing there?
Well, all you said is the head inspector, and she's gonna look a bit, confused, like a bit dumb. Like her brain is, confused at why she's believing this, but she is believing this, so she's kind of standing there confused a little bit. And okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I can handle him from now on. Make sure he doesn't see anything that could get us in trouble.
All right. And do you follow Kali? Kali, are you open? You open the door. Let me
Yes.
move this.
Uh,
Okay, Kali, you're in a small room with several books and what looks like a safe, a safe box.
yeah, I guess I
So,
follow him in.
oh, thanks.
Does the bluff has a time limit that it stop working or something like that? I don't remember.
I don't think it has a duration. I guess it would be more like as long as she doesn't find any reason to believe otherwise, she will believe that he is in fact a health inspector.
All right. Let's move to the two. Skyfall, Amity, what you guys are doing?
Is Rose keeping us updated on what she's doing in any way, or?
Sorry, what? Can you repeat?
Oh, sorry. Is Rose keeping us updated on what she's doing in any way? Because
She's, I guess she could tell you that she knows a polymorph spell and then that she turned into one of the guards and dressed as him, the one they knocked out earlier, and that she's with Kalim.
yeah, because currently issue is that the stuff we can do would likely involve direct action, which would entail significant risk if any other guards follow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm suppressing alarms at least.
Because I get the feeling we want to get into the room that Griffin is guarding near the security room. The one who has not moved a step from that door, the door with also with a security camera covering it and another camera covering the approaches.
I don't think I remember which one was it. Sorry.
There is a ward here. Away from here. That's kind of blocking Skyfall from doing something.
I guess we could try to move out and deal with him somehow.
Problem is dealing with him with the additional guards in the area, given that they will now be on more alert.
It's hard for me to say because I can see how it looks.
Yeah. Lilo, do you think there's anything we can do to intervene with Callie? Because I know that down further where Rose is, there's already a guard on that door, and in the other room is the boss, who we certainly do not want to disturb if we're going to get the information. And of course, as always, interaction involves taking them out.
Well,
otherwise, they're already
fortunately,
on.
Callie and Rose are in a place where there's no camera access.
Yep.
which is bad for me in that I can't see them, good for them in that they can do whatever the heck they want in that room as long as no one comes in.
There is a person guarding the door of it, however,
Yeah.
which means that we can't intervene.
I mean, in this room we're in, there is that's a display, right? The red box.
Yeah, it's a safe box. Safe box, like when you keep stuff to keep safe.
Yep.
So it's a safe.
If it's a
Yeah,
safe
safe.
and has a mechanical lock, Rose is
That's
good for that.
um,
Yeah, and sorry, Kali, that's its event in this. Indeed, there is a vent here.
So I guess Rose is going to say that she's in a small room with a vent and a safe, and whether
not
she
a
should
vent.
try to. It's is it?
Oh, I mean, it's not a vent connected to the current network, at least, so that's leading off in a different direction for sure.
It's not like she knows that.
Yeah.
So it's a vent and a safe, which she could try to lockpick.
Is
if
there another guard in there with you, though?
The ward is outside.
She is alone in the room with Kalimu, and there is a guard outside, but the door is locked.
You could risk having a peek in there, although it may depend if it's alarmed. Because if you are a reasonable guard, then at least you're keeping an eye on him. The wonders of polymorph spells. I guess we'll just keep immediate action in the reserve basket while you do that.
So should I try the safe?
All right, Kali,
Yes.
you have keys.
yes, safe. I want to
and-
open this safe.
Yes, one of the keys seems to be in the safe, and indeed, inside the safe there is a bunch of data packs, similar to the ones that you are looking for.
So I guess we relay that into
Let's
Skyfall
open
and
it
MBT.
and relate.
Yeah.
How concealable are they? As in, can you get them out the room without noticing this great big stack of stuff on your back?
In the Swift mission, we actually had data packs size, but I'm gonna say that they are like the size of big folders. Yeah, like bricks. They're the size of bricks, small bricks. They
Like
could be
old
considered.
style HDDs.
Imagine, think on very big VHCs.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Um. Let's take a pause for a second. Will you guys think what to do? Lilo goes to the bathroom and also.
Yep.
As well.
So we have data, but we have an idea where some of it is at least, but the mission objective was obtaining internal registers, which is apparently via an encryptor transmitter. Which means we still need to find a data packet somewhere.
So wait again, what was the thing we've just found?
We found some data banks, it would seem. We don't know what's on them, but they were being kept in a mechanically locked safe.
Oh, that makes sense.
Onto a phone or
You are a bit quiet, Summer.
what?
You're a bit quiet, Summer. I can hear you clearly.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if the microphone works fine. Like it's a Star microphone, well, no, not a sinister microphone. It's a normal microphone that of the kind of those that use TV reporters, kinda. When you go to karaoke, and I had it in a near drawer. So okay, so the the data. Oh, the band. Okay, I'm going to leave this. Can you still hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Quietly.
Yes. Okay, so can we like take the data out, or they need a special, or we need to take them with us?
Might be better off leaving them, is the question.
Uh,
Because
well,
if
not
they're
after
immediately
the.
gone the moment this strange health inspector's been in there, or depends if they're going to double check it all or not in the immediate time frame.
Yeah, we're
Just
not
the-
after the drive themselves. We're after the data, and we're supposed to relay it rather than just hit the driver themselves. I, s- I
Which means
think
we
they're
need to
not.
find
I think they're not supposed to know that the data was stolen in the first place. As well. So you're saying that there was also a guard that roost somewhere over there?
Yep,
Like-
that's bang on where the guard is. Because we've been
I guess
considering removing
since
it,
Rose.
but well, cameras are out the way. It's one of those things which is like that door is going to be blatantly unguarded.
Back.
I guess I could have Rose go over there and look at how it looks.
All right, Lilo, we were taking a break, and you know the guys are planning what to do.
I think the problem is, right, might be a little bit caught up with, Blazing. B names mixing up in my head. Blazer might currently has to escort Callie and make sure that he doesn't get beat to page by the next guard. Because I get the feeling taking the health inspector back there when this place is part of an illegal drug operation might raise questions.
I
Sure
guess he could maybe just stay in this room and hope no one comes in. This doesn't seem like the type of room that gets checked often.
Or there's a thought, there's the storage. If you go around into the corridor, there was a storage room that you could lock him in.
Want to lock Kalimu in a storage room?
It gets the attention off him. Just be like, hey, he's in there. He's not going anywhere. That sort of stuff.
Yeah. It
He's
makes
safe.
him a thing that is taken care of.
And that might also give us the chance to take out the other guard while they're distracted.
I suppose I could go back and lock him in there. And the other guard, that is, which one?
There's the one outside your room then. As you head up the corridor, on the right turn, there's immediately a camera and a guard who has been positioned directly in front of a door.
Yeah, that's the guard she was talking to. Like, she used her magic to convince her that he is in fact a
No,
health
this is a
health-
different guard.
Well,
I'm referring to the one who is in front of the room next to the security camera.
he might have moved here a bit later. Either that or I didn't notice it. Right now, everything I can see is this tiny room because the door's closed.
Yeah, you've got the one guard who was out there that you talked to, and then one up that corridor. At the end of it, you take a right turn and you come to the guard who was in front of the room that we had to sneak past to get into the computer room.
Sneaking past is seeming.
All right. Let's. I mean, you can still planning, but let's back into it.
Yeah.
Yes. So the situation is that, right? You two guys are there. There are at least two more wards and the boss that they have raised alarms, not proper alarms, but they are wary of whatever is happening. What are you guys doing now? Also, sorry. Also, you acquired the data pack, which you need to rely to the sour for examination.
Would that be something physical?
Yeah, they are physical.
Do we know for sure that we've got the data packs which we needed for the mission?
No, we don't.
These might be something that they're storing aside for other data.
We should probably still relay it for the Sour Claws. They can tell us if it's what we need.
So now, should we try taking them out of the room, or should we maybe get Skyfall or
Yeah,
Emmy
Skyfall
in
should
here,
lie.
so that they can do whatever needs to be done in here rather than take these drives out, which is risky.
I think the problem is we need a specific thing. This is one aspect I'm not quite sure upon, but it says that we need to send the data through an encrypted transmitter to the Tower Claws.
Yeah,
Do we
and
have-
Actually
I
have
will
the
be honest,
bonus.
that was something that you were supposed to carry one of you, and we forgot to establish about that. So I figured that probably the safer way to do it is to say that Amity can do it through the computers.
Yep, so we need to get it into there then. Skyfall has a shimmer drive on them, but that's not pure invisibility. So it's not good for getting through direct sight.
Could we maybe get these drives out of here and then walk over where there's a vent right above us and like hand it over to her?
You
I mean,
could, but-
Skyfall, Dave.
Yep, there's a guard
with the-
directly watching that though. However, the storage room next to it, next to that vent, leads into the vent. So if you can get the bricks into there,
I was gonna say, Dave, the Shimmer Pack. The way, at least I have been using it with other GMs, is that you're not totally invisible if you make a stealth roll, and you get a good stealth roll along the Shimmer Pack, you are invisible.
because the only issue is both the access points into the corridor are watched by the guard currently, and I'm guessing that includes getting out the vent.
Can I have Rose actually move out of the room to look at how it's to see how it looks again? I'm having trouble visualizing it in my head.
Oh,
You want to stay outside? Okay, yeah. Let me move you. Choose your character a moment. That's enough, Rose.
Yeah. So
Let me ping. Skyfall is here.
I can see.
Amit is here.
I
The
can
other one
actually
is
see.
here.
So I guess we would need to get the drives past this camera here.
The
And
camera's
you
fine.
say
The problem is
Cameras
that
are
there
there's
is a
fine.
guard about over here.
Yep, security guards watching bang on there.
Yeah, the cameras are ours. You don't
And-
need to worry about the cameras.
And it's the same guard that was watching that Amity had to sneak through when going
Yep.
past the
Yep,
security.
it's the same one.
Couldn't you get a Roomba to distract him again?
Potentially.
I think the problem is that like the route is this. Depending where you're trying to go, but
Yeah, both.
Isn't there like a vent access up here so we could
Yep,
pass
there
the
is.
drives over?
That is literally where Skyfall is an event.
So that'd be the general plan to get to the event access there.
To a point, but the guard is directly watching that, which it means.
Which is
If
why I want to try and
Yeah, if
distract
I
him
put the
with a
Roomba
Roomba.
here, will he watch it?
Well, either that or Amity uses her disguise because there is no one there. So
What
maybe
disguise?
she decides.
You don't know I have a disguise.
yep.
So I guess I should put it like either she uses the Roomba or maybe she decides or we ask her to create some sort of an other distraction that could take
Well,
away.
I do have control
her
of the
potential.
alarm section. I could turn on the fire alarm. Thing is, that would. They're
Yeah.
suspicious of us. That would probably make things go hot.
And of course, there's also a supply room next to there, which is a case of that might be a place to transfer stuff. The problem is sneaking it past.
The idea was more that maybe Amity could like get out of the room and do it somehow get his attention herself. Technically, she wouldn't need to do much, just like get him to look over there for a bit, or maybe say something to him, just for like a minute or so.
The problem is that you don't know that Amity has a disguise because you don't know that Amity is a changeling. So if Amity tries to call the attention of the ward, no, the ward is gonna see an. You think that the ward is gonna see a stranger.
So I guess she'd ask if either Skyfall or Amity could somehow provide that this, if Amity could somehow, she doesn't know how, provide a
Actually,
distraction for the guard.
The Shimmer Pack can create a disguise.
The advanced one. If you're wearing that, yeah.
Yep. Swapped out the sprint routine for it. Problem is, I don't think that impersonates voice or anything.
It does not.
Should we maybe try with the Roomba idea first?
I mean, Roomba's right here. I think he's decided that it's changed its course.
Yeah.
You can only pull the trick so many times.
What if the Roomba started acting up?
I mean, I could have the Roomba try to attack him. Feel like that would probably raise some alarm bells.
Yep.
Well, I do think that you guys need to decide something. Hard puzzle, but yeah. We
I
should try
honestly
to-
think it might be worth just trying to sneak them out. If we
Yeah, I
need to
feel like
check them
I feel
over.
like a stealth takedown is probably our best bet at this point.
So like taking down that guard that's watching over there.
Yeah.
I could go for a stealth shot from the vent.
Yep.
Either that or Rose could also try something like that with her shock pistol. Like it would be simple to just lean around the corner and shoot, I feel.
You do have a ward here, Blazing.
Yeah.
Once again,
Skyfall's in the best position to take out that card.
Blazing, you do have a ward here that she was bluffed, but she's not there.
yeah, that's the next thing. I'm not sure if we could get the drive.
All right,
Maybe we
do
could get the drives past her on a stealth roll, but I wonder if there's a better way, like to get her out of here.
I think you guys need to do something because
Yeah, shall we just go for the silent shot on the guard?
Yeah.
In which case I will burn the +1 from, check the name again, Ancestral Resonance to gain +1 in Marksman.
All right.
And because this event appears to have access from both sides, I'm guessing I can take a shot with the silenced pistol on blue guard.
You can indeed. Does that count as a stealth takedown?
I mean, if he is not aware that
No, yeah, but I like narrative mechanic for shooting.
I would have thought so. It's a stealth attack with a silenced weapon.
I figured that it was because you are killing him then because you're shooting him.
stealth attacks are automatically considered to be aimed, scout weapons add their bonus dice in the appropriate range. I guess stealth
but
attacks were both
if you
for
want to make
melee
it
and
not lethal, it has to be a non-lethal weapon, which is
Yeah.
when you knock
This
it down.
isn't
If
going
you
to
are
be
shooting him,
non-lethal. This is going to be
Yeah.
lethal.
you're gonna kill him. Yep, just that. That's what I mean.
Yep.
All right.
Toss the stamina into it, of course. So would it be stealth roll and shooting roll?
Yep, indeed.
I'll put the stamina into the shooting. So stealth first. Oof.
Oof. Yeah. How can I roll this? I don't think that's gonna be enough, but I guess I could try to make a
what do you actually roll stealth against? Is it perception or concentration?
Perception.
How do I do the CM roll? That's something I never remember. You know what? Not CM roll. Let's just roll. Give me a second. Need to pick up All right. Yep. That's a fail. You still take the shot. It's not gonna be a sneak shot.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So guess we're gunning out of here then.
Which kind of weapon did you use?
Silence pistol.
Silent pistol. Okay, perfect. That's gonna be a hit. That's body damage, right?
Yep.
I assume that's the red color.
Indeed.
All right, cool. And that's starting. How is this? That's starting initiative, I guess.
Oh boy.
He is gonna notice that you shot him, and he's gonna notice at the vent. And he is gonna pull a pistol.
Mm-hmm. Skyfall gets a move in before the combat starts fully, right?
Yes, you guys
Happening
start
there.
first. Sorry.
In the room.
So it's gonna Skyfall go first.
Yep. Do you want me to take a loud shot at him, which might take him out completely, or keep it quiet, with less chance of them hearing until he fires?
If we keep it quiet, then well, you'll take him to 2 body wounds. We need 3 to actually get him down.
Yep.
In that case, it's going to go over to his turn, and I really think he's either going to fight or just yell that there's someone shooting at him. So I guess it'll go loud either way, so might as well kill him.
Oh, hey. It's Rose.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. Should I repeat?
Yep, I just couldn't quite hear what was said there.
Sorry, so... even if you keep it quiet, then it's still going to go over to his turn. And then he'll either shoot his weapon, which is loud, unless he has like a taser, or he's just going to yell that there's someone shooting him, and that might attract the attention of the other guards.
True.
So I guess he should just try and take him out with a sunset rifle, since I assume you mean to use it.
Yep. Guessing my action would be to change to the sunset rifle. And do we need? And given that that's changing, although actually I've got an action, then I'm at the stop at a turn order, so I could take 2 shots with the silenced pistol.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, you could go for that. We might still keep it quiet then.
Shall I burn,
Alright.
So
burn a stamina on
at the
that?
end,
Do you
also
have a
at the end, did someone get my sword?
No.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
yeah
Alright,
no.
do it.
Do you have a like a destiny? Yeah, you can use stamina still.
Yeah.
Oof, wait me a second, guys. Got my roommate
No
knocking
worries.
there.
You and Skyfall really doesn't want to take any shots if these guys have shock pistols.
Nope. Even with their shock armor. But for all the stealth rolls to fail.
Okay, I am back. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyfall, are you making your 2 shots?
Yep. I'm going to take a shot with the silenced pistol,
All right.
and I'm going
That
after
definitely
that
does it.
another shot with the silenced pistol.
Yep. That's definitely a success. Yep, both of them are successes. And he's down. He's died. He's killed. Murdered, yes.
Good. Now
And
we
that's
should
why
move.
they call it wet work.
Now we should
Get
move
out
quickly
of the
before.
room.
Clean up an aisle 4.
Now we should move quickly before anyone notices the the body.
I mean, I have control of a room, but I can clean up the blood stain. You'll need to get rid of the body first, though.
Okay.
Please
all
lift
right.
your feet.
In that case, I'm just going to nip into here, out the vent. The door was already open. Oh, damn it.
Yep.
Move.
Let
And
me
just-
remove
Drag this guy out the way for a bit.
that. All right.
But there's still this one guard outside of the room.
Yep. You
Yep.
have one word. So
We can put. Actually, no, let's not put him with the goat. Let's put him in the room back there.
I
Yeah,
guess
put him
I
in the
could
dark
like
room, please.
try to open the door.
Because the goat's still alive.
Yeah. So he just goes in that room with the Doomba.
Gonna go ahead and have my Doomba over here clean up.
Yep.
all
I
right.
think I know how to deal with this.
Gonna reload the pistol, of course.
Okay.
So what's you guys doing next?
So I guess Rose is trying to open this door slightly
yep,
so that the
let
guard
me-
doesn't notice.
Let me.
Hopefully.
You open the door, indeed. And now what are you doing?
Assuming she didn't notice.
Oh, well, make me a stealth check for that.
What do I do?
Wait
Nothing.
for now. Please just wait for now.
Okay.
Yeah,
How much stamina do I
Blazing,
have?
if you want to open the door sneaky, stealth check. A stealth roll.
I'm gonna spend one stamina on that just for good luck, I guess.
Yep, definitely you open the door, the guard doesn't notice.
Yeah. So now she's going to use her shock pistol and do a non-lethal takedown.
Alright,
Mm,
make me roll me an attack. And Blaze, roll me an attack.
Yeah, gonna spend 2 more stamina on that, the shot roll. So that's 76.
Alright, that's a silent takedown.
Okay, so now we can finally get out of this room. And I'm going to take the box with the data.
Alright, what are you doing with the body?
We can take the body inside this room.
Okay, so
Um,
maybe Rose takes the data, goes over to Skyfall, and Kali drags the body in.
That sounds
Alright.
like a good idea.
Yep.
Don't forget Doomba cleanup duty.
So I close the door.
All right.
The door
So
is
we do
closed.
that, I guess.
As you go in there,
Yes.
this word comes from this door. And hey, there you are. Took you long enough.
Who is it talking with?
Both of you. Well, specifically with Galileo, which was say that it was gonna take care of you.
It's taking care of me. It's taking care of me.
Well, it's Galileo. Galileo should talk. Blazing
So
should talk.
what did he say?
Well, took you long enough. This is the guy that you convinced that.
Yeah, no, you told him that you would take care of this yourself. Apparently,
Yeah.
you took long enough that he's like, okay, this is taking too long. What's up? And so
Yeah.
now he assumes you have captured Calimo because you're together.
Yes. He called me.
So I guess first of all she'd use the bluff cantrip, and then well, I guess
Come on, Blaze.
I guess after using the bluff cantrip, she'd say that it
You
turns
can-
out that the guy
Can you use
actually
can you use the bluff cantrip again?
You can once every day on a single target.
so if it's a different
You
guy than the
cannot,
one
you
knockout,
cannot
then
you cannot bluff the same person again.
Yeah, that's why it is.
it is
Well,
that
yeah,
different, right?
the character that you have bluff is the one that you knock down.
Yeah, so second use of bluff, and yeah, it turns out that the guy is actually a health inspector, and he's a real pain in the ass, really looking all over here. Gonna make sure he doesn't find anything too suspicious, so guess he's staying here for a bit longer.
I'm the health inspector.
All right.
Pardon?
So okay, so just to be clear, that buff works, right? Again, then.
I mean, yeah, if he can't see anything that would make him think that there's no way that this
No,
guy
yeah,
is a
I mean, so you can use the cantrip again in a different.
yeah, as
It's a
long as
cantrip.
it's
As long as it's not
a
the same
different target.
person.
All right, perfect. Yeah, in that case, yeah, it works. It's believable that you are tutoring him, and for whatever reason you took too long. So he's gonna say, "Okay, I'll tell boss that you have it handled."
Yeah, so
And
now
he's
he's
gonna
going to
come
tell
back
the
this room.
boss. And the boss is going to realize that there wasn't actually any health inspector. As they're supposed
Alright.
to come in here, so
Let's
we should
let's
hurry,
keep
I
going.
guess.
Amity is gonna turn back into Amity.
Yeah.
And reconvene with the party. Because
Hey,
if
everyone together.
this is the data room, they're gonna need a data person, and I need to transmit that data anyway.
I was gonna say that you can transmit the data from the computer.
Oh right, by the computer.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't need to. All right.
Okay.
You're gonna transmit the data?
Sorry. Can Rose shift into the form of the guard who was watching this door?
Supposed to be stationed here, yeah.
Rose, are you gonna do that?
Yeah, she could just give her like a space where she can shift so that they don't see that it's actually green flames
it's-
covering her body.
We left his
Looks like
body back in the rooms in back if you want to have a look at it. See if you got a
Alright.
spare kind of polymorph.
I mean, wait, which guard? Like
The
the one?
dead griffin.
This one.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his body is supposed to be in back.
You
with
have to
the
take
other room back.
the same form, but without the hole in the head.
He got shot 3 times or something.
Yeah.
How bloody is it?
Alright, Amity, you are transferring the data. and you get a notification, and it says, "Fuck them up."
Oh boy. Well, I do have a theory I want to propose to y'all. This place is dealing in illegal operations, right?
Yes. In fact, like I say, "fucking up" for cool
Oh, yeah.
factor, but the instruction is destroy, interfere with the drugs operation, with the drug elaboration, which you
Well-
haven't seen yet, but you know.
True. Presumably that's going to be what's behind here then.
Let's get into the doors. What are we waiting for?
We just need
Yeah,
Rose.
yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sky?
Rose was going to go off in back and shifted to him, wasn't he? So we've got someone covering the door.
Yeah, I guess she can take his spot, but like, how
Let's go ahead and follow
bloody,
activate Shimmer back
bloody was,
and check out the
how-
room.
how
Yeah.
bloody was the kill due to
The room would
her?
lead it up at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Kali, are you checking which door are you checking?
I don't think you want to
Okay.
check the doors on your own.
Yeah, no, we're trying to be stealthy here.
Okay, so can someone come with me and check some doors?
That's what we're getting Rose changed for.
so right. Assuming she did what she had to do and got changed.
Yeah, you got changed.
Which door were we talking about? Where she?
We're talking
Like-
about the one with the security camera next to it. That is likely the one where the less than legal activities are ongoing.
It's like she should open the door, or
She could do.
You are disguised as a griffin, as one of the guards. Do you open the door?
that was the idea, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
the
right.
Calamu stays outside the door.
Hey,
And you do open the door, and it's a closet room with some storage stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, but you do see another vent entrance, which is locked.
So she says what she sees.
Yeah.
Got to know that they are keeping an especially heavy guard on that door for what it is.
Well,
Camera
the room does have it's a storage room, and the storage it's chemical products.
That's in the room, and that's my eyes. I need fucking eyes.
I guess I could unlock the vent if we need to, but for now I don't think we do.
yeah.
Anyway, my proposal
Look,
was gonna be
Can I?
we fucking call the
Ro-
cops on them before we leave, because I have access to the alarms.
Better
Yeah, that sounds like a
disable
good
all the
idea.
alarms. Do the equivalent of the camera virus where you rig it up not to show the police arriving.
Yep.
So let's establish that you did got your main objective, which was to relay the information to the cyber class. Fucking up the drug operation is a secondary objective. So you can always not do it.
I feel like calling the cops on this place would fuck up the drug operations. Especially if they don't have time to get the fuck out.
That's the thing, we make sure to tell the police the way to get in. That is, entirely open and unguarded.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say, but I would say that considering how they corrupted the policies in this world,
True.
I wouldn't say that the sour class would consider this like a real fulfillment of the objective. It's more likely that
Okay.
if the cops come, they're gonna have to pay for a bribe.
Have we actually found the
that's it.
evidence of betrayal? That's
Yes,
additional-
we found
Yeah,
evidence
you
of
did.
betrayal.
You-
Nice. Can I do a perception check inside this room to see if these are for, making drugs?
Oh, definitely they are for me.
Okay. Perception check.
Well, yeah, you can make. Yeah, I mean, yeah. As I told, they are definitely for making drugs.
Mess up this thing. Like, take the bottles, take the thing, smash them into the floor, open them, pour the liquids somewhere.
Yep. All right.
So,
All of that's happening.
Cali's going to do that. Yes. Cali's messing with the drugs.
Yep. That you're messing with some of the raw materials to do drugs, indeed.
Yes.
Should we check out the other doors in the meantime? See if there's any production errors, or is that if that's the only one?
Yeah. What the rest of you guys are doing?
Just gonna go back here and check if there's what kind of lock is on the door.
The door is unlocked.
Stealth peep inside.
All right. May I make a stealth check? All right. This seems to be another storage room with more chemicals.
Yep. So then, gotta pass that information on to the rest. More drug operations to mess up in there. And thinking about it, how many of those chemicals are flammable?
Some of them, yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is, I do not have any dedicated accelerants on me, but I have a spy camera which can explode.
Yeah, I also have a spy camera actually.
So I'm just gonna try and go in there, put the spy camera down, and pile up the best accelerants around it, the most flammable stuff.
Could you maybe make the explosion bigger if you stacked some of your sunset rifle ammo on top of the camera before it blows up?
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, I figured.
So yeah, spy camera's going to be in there, just surrounded by all sorts of flammable things. It's not a big explosion, but I'm thinking if it goes off right next to these thinly skinned bottles.
Yeah, it might cause some damage on the materials. Definitely.
And one last check. See what this door is at the end.
All right. Wanna make a perception? You a stealth check?
Yep.
All right. Oops. This door seems to be a locker room for people to change, to get into different clothes. There is a shower, and there seems to be a bunch of things that point out, safety measures and stuff like that. And as you see,
So-
there is another door in this direction.
Likely leading into a production room. Relay this to the rest of the team. Of course, ask, do we want to have another look down here, or do we want to set what we have aflame and get out?
I don't think we have the time to do much
we're pushing
else,
our luck.
considering that the guard is going to tell the boss about some health inspector, and they could be on their way right now.
Does Amity want to plant their camera in the other room for more flammability, and we'll GTFO?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All right. You put the camera there. Well, yeah, Amity puts the camera.
Yep, I think it's time to pull out, and when we reach the elevator, we blow the cameras.
Yep.
All right. Everyone is leaving to the elevator. And no other plans?
Well, I've obviously scrubbed the footage.
Yeah.
Should I keep the alarm suppressed? The fires might spread there. That could cause a problem.
Keep it suppressed.
True.
I'll put it on a timer because I don't want to murder the entire building.
Oh, it's not going to murder the entire building, only the corrupt staff in back. This isn't the triangle.
All right. Kali, you are going in the wrong direction.
Oh, here's a thought: set the Roombas to attack anything.
Yeah.
Once we're out.
Oh yeah, sure.
True. All right. Everyone's going for the elevator. Yep.
Yep.
And okay, that basically means that the mission is gonna be over.
Yep. Not
And
quite as destructive as otherwise, but given everything we had to do to cover up, that we were on a timer.
You choose safety over, more price. That's a smart decision, probably. All right. In that case, the mission is over. I hope
Okay.
you had a fun time and that you enjoyed that.
Yep. Hope we weren't too mediaty with our little Chinese parliament over what to do.
Well, no, I mean you were fine. I think the challenge of this session was to try to figure out how to get across these people without calling everyone in. None of the words were as particularly challenging in itself. It's just the treat of calling everyone in that
Yep.
made you guys try to have to think how to do things. Perhaps you guys should have talked a bit more with Kali to plan things there.
Yeah, I had thought Callie was going to remain more in front, having a look around. To be honest.
Yeah. He accelerated things a little bit and probably would have been different otherwise. Perhaps I shouldn't, but just because of the sake of it, I'm gonna put I'm gonna just reveal the map.
Yep. Have a little.
Well, how is that? Can everyone see now?
Yep.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's
Yep.
some parts that you didn't go to see.
Oh yeah, we only accessed a little bit.
Oh,
god.
On the stream here, we're just seeing the title card.
Oh. I think
On the
Biomax switched that.
stream. Oh yeah, because you don't have a. Let me. Oh,
Well, now it's we're just seeing the bumper as opposed to the game.
I am confused. How to do that?
Unless you want to screenshot the entire map.
Yeah, I mean I do have the map. I can show it, but
Oh, there we go.
There.
I'm not sure why it. It might just be the lag for.
Ooh. I like all the tokens that just say funny.
Definitely a good thing we didn't move into the next room, given the situation we were in.
Yeah, you guys probably. Yeah, I think you did like the safe decision.
Not as much damage as we could have done otherwise, but we weren't loaded for combat.
Oh yeah, okay. Now
I am definitely going to have to look into SketchUp because this looks great and is also very clear. And also shows off verticality without being really confusing.
Yeah.
Program is
it do take quite a work. Like I have to design the map specifically to be seen isometrically. Like the walls have an angle back in the walls are angled, so they will not obstruct on the tiles.
Yeah.
So yeah, how did it work? Like wasn't confusing the isometric view?
program is.
It's SketchUp.
Oh, this was it SketchUp?
It's choppy back.
Hello? Am I coming in?
Your voice is choppy.
Yeah, it's choppy.
I'll just type in no contact.
Let me press the. Yep. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice warm up to get the eye in for the weekend as well.
I actually really like how this map looks. It makes it easy to tell how stuff actually looks, but it's also very clear. Like it's easy to tell what's what.
Yeah, I did experimented a lot with the different. Okay, I'm posting the map by the way in the spectator. I did experimented a lot. The original map was done in SketchUp, but I had made a view from above, and then I decided, you know what, fuck it. I have a 3D map. Let's make it isometric, and it took quite a bit of experimentation and work on it, but I was pretty happy with how it looked. And Crowley, this wasn't perhaps the best map to try the dynamic lighting on, but I still wanted to try it out.
I'm just impressed it worked at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Concord.
That's why it's a good thing we didn't go loud in the lab. Because, oh god, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I did not bring sprint routine.
Yeah. Again, the main risk was calling everyone. Yep.
Yeah, we probably should have bought more burny things to deal with the material. But well.
To be fair, kind of limited carry capacity.
Yeah.
I should have brought my EXO.
Yeah, I realized later that like you
The freaking VIP.
You were expecting more like having to talk with people in the backstage when I knew that the backstage was gonna be mostly empty for the start and it was gonna be more like sneak through, but I couldn't tell you guys that. So.
Certainly not as much damage as the Sour Claw would have wanted, but everyone got out without being hurt. And when the job is this dirty, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yep, you fulfill the main objective. Like the Sour Class worst case know that they have been betrayed and they can take their own measures about it.
Yep, and at least there should be some little fires back in the storage that will raise concern.
Yeah. Who is this? Yeah. Also, funny thing, like when I did this for my friends, it took them 5 hours to do everything, and they had to like rush the second objective. But I assume that you guys were gonna be much more powerful than my friends who were playing for the first time. So I was worried that it was gonna end shorter.
Yeah.
So I actually increased the security a little bit, which is why, for example, we have the twins.
I see them. Yes.
Oh yeah, good
Yeah,
thing we didn't go through that door.
We're literally just saying, I want to put another word. So you know what? Hey, twins, just copy paste the same one.
One of us speaks only the truth, the other speaks only lies. I told you I was sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
I will say one thing though. I feel sorry for the ones we left tied up given we set fires.
Oh, hey, yeah, Winterfire, all again.
Clearly it's all the Kieran fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think perhaps some more scouting before acting would have made a difference, but leaking the forced things a little bit.
Just a little. Because it's a case of we know there's the timer on this thing. Callie's aroused attention. We know they'll be inevitably coming back with more guards. We can't hang around.
Yeah.
And wait, what's Lark doing in there?
Oh yeah. So yeah, again, this was made for some friends who were in the were in the SNBF. So I
I
just
mean,
pick up random tokens.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
actually,
it's just amusing to see.
Lark
yeah, actually,
was a
Benzi picked them for me. So
Lark was a
Yeah.
bouncer though,
He
right?
asked me to make tokens for people who weren't in the server, and I was like, I can just use server characters, and then that got ported over to this, and now, guess
And
what?
then-
Mom's a bartender.
I mean, she looks like she's been bartending for himself a fair while there.
Wait, who's a bartender?
Shot
Plum.
up Plum.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. Plum, who is sick and hurt, is now a bartender.
She should have picked it up from the casino person.
yeah.
Anyway, I have work today, so I'm gonna go get ready for that.
Yep.
I should probably get some dinner myself, but thank you for the mission,
Ooh.
Cascade.
I
Yeah,
have
Was
thank you for the
fun.
mission. It was fun.
And
See
this
ya, I
is
guess.
a heck of a warm up for the election fuckery we're going to be doing.
Oh yes,
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be
three
fun.
of you are on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep, indeed. Alright,
Guess I just had some fun then.
I'm gonna have lunch. See you guys.
Have a good
bye.
night. Definitely see
Bye.
people in taverns.
Yep.